Tuskegee Volleyball is back on track, and your source for all the digs, blocks, kills, and aces is the Golden Tigers Sports Network. Today, as the Golden Tigers get set to take on another tough opponent, let's go courtside for live coverage of Golden Tigers Volleyball on the GTSN. Live from the Daniel Chappie James Center, here's Charles Ward.
We welcome you inside of the Chappie James Arena on the campus of Tuskegee University. We're here this evening for volleyball action as the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee get set to meet the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill College in volleyball. The Lady Badgers of Spring Hill come into the Chappie James Arena tonight, the #1 team in the west of the SIAC, and Tuskegee coming in at #3. This is the first meeting between these squads in the 2025 season. And of course, the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill have won the last 6 SIAC championships. They won the last 7. One was a regular season in 2017 and run off the last 6 in terms of regular season and tournament play for the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. So needless to say, this is going to be an uphill battle for Coach Pamela Perkins and the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee. But what better way to meet the challenge than to be right here in the confines of the Chappie James Arena. Charles Ward here on the Golden Tigers Sports Network. Glad you could join us for our continuing coverage of Tuskegee volleyball as the Golden Tigers come in at a 4-7 conference mark and 10-8 overall. They will meet the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, who are 15-5 overall and undefeated in conference play. As a matter of fact, you got to go all the way back to the month of August to track the last loss for the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, and they have won their last 13 in a row. So Tuskegee up against a formidable foe here this evening inside of Chappie James, but the Golden Tigers equal to the task, we hope, as they get set to meet these Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. Tuskegee coming into this ball game after having dropped a 5-set match to the Lady Wildcats of Fort Valley earlier this week. That one went the distance of 5 sets, and Fort Valley able to win that. Over the last 4 ball games, Tuskegee, or the 4 matches, Tuskegee is 2-2, winning against Edward Waters and Tougaloo before dropping to Benedict and Fort Valley. So the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee looking to see if they can't get things back into the win column, but it'll be a big task this evening as they meet the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. Just a few weeks away from the SIAC tournament, top 8 teams, 4 from each division, go to the SIAC Volleyball Championships. Not quite sure about where the location for this year's tournament will be, but Tuskegee right now, #3 in the West, would be included in that foursome from the West to make it to the tournament if they can hang on to where they are now. But a big cluster coming up next week where all the teams will meet in Memphis, Tennessee at Lemoyne-Owen. And a lot of things will be determined by what happens in that cluster meeting where all the schools meet or on the schools on the west end of the SIAC will meet and determine how that shakes out for those 4 spots. So as the Golden Tigers getting set to meet the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill inside Chappie James, glad you could join us for our coverage on GTSN. Getting ready to honor the country with the national anthem. We'll step aside as that's done inside the arena.
Broadcast coverage of Golden Tigers athletics is brought to you by the following: the U.S. Coast Guard, always ready. Booster Digital Displays, dedicated to providing high-quality, affordable LED displays with exceptional service. Alabama Power, for the service of Alabama. TNT Fireworks, celebrating more than 100 years of America's #1 best-selling brand of fireworks. Yellowwood, a better backyard awaits. Home Depot, how doers get more done. Utilities Board of Tuskegee. Purpose, progress, people. Coca-Cola. Enjoy the moment with a Coca-Cola. Tuskegee Federal Credit Union. Serving the people of Tuskegee and the surrounding community since 1938. TLAT Media. Step by step, TLAT Media makes your business grow. And by Advertising Solutions. From concept to conversion, we are your advertising solution.
Back live here inside Chappie James Arena. All of the players being introduced from both squads. For the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill down to our left, but the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee on the right end of the floor. They are dressed in pink in honor of breast cancer awareness, as the Golden Tigers being introduced here inside Chappie James. Golden Tigers coached by Pamela Perkins. Coach Perkins in her 5th season. She's assisted by Tyrese Battle. And for the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, they are coached by the historic and legendary Peggy Martin. Coach Martin in her 50th year of coaching just got her 1,500th win with a win over Benedict early in the season. So legendary status for her, not only at Spring Hill, but a couple of colleges prior to that to amass that 1,500 plus career win mark for her. Players being introduced, players that Tuskegee will try to hold down. Claire Hayes for the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill leads them in kills with 246 and sets at the nest. Assists Monica Vargo with 638. They're led in blocks by Haley Hillman with 65. And it's Jalen Bell. She leads them in scoring with 250 points. For Tuskegee, they are led by Najwa Williams with 145 kills on the season. Set assist, Lakia Allen, 257. Service aces, Najwa with 26 there. Diggs, Jasmine Brantley with 169 for Tuskegee. Blocks, Brianna Crawford with 54, and points, it's Najwa Williams leading Tuskegee with 179 points on the season as they come into this pivotal match against the #1 team in the west of the SIAC, the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. So just about ready for first serve in this volleyball matchup. Golden Tigers would like nothing more here to get some confidence built by defeating this #1 team out of the west and the defending SIAC champions. TU just about set to get things started on their end of the floor. Assistant coach Tyrese Battle and head coach Pamela Perkins thumbing through just the last minute. It's like some adjustments on their paperwork, perhaps with the lineup. The official there waiting till they can get through that portion of it. Again, Tuskegee, the last 10 matches for TU, they're even at 5-5. And for the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill on a 13-game win streak and 10-0 in their last 10 matches. So we are just about set to begin play here inside Chappie James. One more player for Tuskegee set to make it out on the floor, getting out there a little bit late for TU now. And set to begin volleyball action. It'll be Spring Hill to serve first. Marissa Peck, the sophomore, gets things started. TU, their side of the net. First kill opportunity there, and tapped at the net. Point belongs to Spring Hill. So Spring Hill gets the first point of the match. Peck again on the serve. Dug out at the baseline, set at the middle now. With the kill shot there, that was good on the floor. Nice job there by TU. Finishing that one was Jordan Jones, the sophomore from Cypress, Texas. So Jordan puts Tuskegee on the board. 103rd kill of the season for Jordan Jones. Serving it for TU. Zarea Messick. Set at the front court by Spring Hill, and that one's off the floor, so that point belongs to Tuskegee. So Zaria now with another chance on the serve. Set in the middle here for Spring Hill. Blocked at the net. Good job by TU up front. They'll keep it alive and push it over here. Kill shot there, blocked and saved by Spring Hill at their base. Now they go, tap over, TU diving for it. Good stop there in the middle, good work on the floor. And the shot off the floor by Tuskegee, so Spring Hill with that point. Ashlyn Whiteside, red shirt, sophomore Librero to serve for Spring Hill, tied at 2 each. TU, their side of the floor. Good kill shot there, far side, and point over to Tuskegee. They angled it to the left side of the front for Spring Hill and found some space over there. And this time backside, Jordan Jones got the nice assist there and got the kill shot down for TU. TU with a 3-2 lead. First set action here in this Western Conference matchup. Division matchup with Tuskegee and Spring Hill. TU with a 3-2 lead. Spring Hill driving that one into the net. They tried to set Lily Casey, the senior, for the kill shot at the net, but she drove it halfway between the bottom and the top of the net. So TU up 4-2. This will be Gabriella Jones to serve now for TU. Low serve, but dug out by Spring Hill. Kill shot blocked at the net and down for a point for Spring Hill. Aggressive work at the net by Tuskegee, but not able to return that kill shot back over. Ella Favalino to serve now for Spring Hill. TU with a 4-3 lead. Set at the net. Back shot there off the floor. Najwa Williams trying to find some space on the floor, but drove that kill shot long, so we're tied at 4 each. Falavino to serve again. TU sets it right side. Now back to the middle on a push. Good save by the Spring Hill defense. Now TU's got a lunge for it. Good job there of saving it and keeping it airborne. Now diving forward on the Spring Hill side. They'll try to keep it alive, but cannot. And the point over to Tuskegee. So TU with an early 5-4 lead over the conference division leading Lady Badgers. Good work there by Tuskegee. Found some space. Spring Hill not able to push it back across. Janae Dillahunt, Ned to serve now for Tuskegee. At the net, Spring Hill trying to tap it over. And a net infraction, point over to Tuskegee. So Janae Dillahunt, Ned to serve again. And this time, Mom, I think we got the last name right. Thanks for checking us on that. Sine gets the set to serve it here. (6-4) lead for Tuskegee. Sine on the serve. At the base, Spring Hill sets it their side. Kill shot block, good job there. TU, they'll keep it alive and try to push it back over. They do, diving for it. Spring Hill keeps it alive. Their kill shot tapped, and Ned not able to handle that one as it goes out of bounds. Point over to Spring Hill. 6-5 lead for Tuskegee. Back here on Tuesday at Chappie James. Tuskegee will be hosting Oakwood in volleyball action. And that's just a couple of days before they head into that big cluster on the 24th at Lemoyne-Owen. 5-game set coming from that cluster. TU on the return. Kill shot. This one's blocked at the net by Spring Hill. They'll push it over. Blocked at the base by Tuskegee and back to the middle. Now there's a hard kill shot, but good job of saving it as Whiteside. Kill shot blocked by TU. Back at the net again. This time it's tapped over and Spring Hill comes away with the point on the inside. Good work both sides, but Jalen Bell the senior, able to finish things for Spring Hill on the point at the net, and we're tied at 6. Kill shot blocked by Spring Hill. Good hands there, but they push it into the net. Good effort there by Williams for Tuskegee. Hard kill shot by her, not able to be returned. Take a look at it there at the base. And Whiteside gave it an effort, but TU comes away with the point. Low serve. Spring Hill has to rally to get it back over. Now TU, their side of the net. Kill shot there, blocked down, and the point over to Tuskegee. Good job by Tuskegee up front. Cyan Sprinkle, the junior from Belleville, Illinois, coming away with that point at the net for TU. 2-point lead for Tuskegee. Deep serve and off the playing surface, point over to Spring Hill. Jalen Bell, the serve. TU, middle of the floor. Dump over, save, but out of bounds. Good shot there at the side by Messick. So Zariah able to finish that point all for Tuskegee, and TU leads it 8-7. At the kill on the net. Good job there by Spring Hill to set that up in the middle. And they got it right into the powerhouse of Bell, and Bell able to finish for them with the kill shot. TU after the serve. Save by Spring Hill, their side. Now they set it for the tap over, and the point to Tuskegee. Good hands at the net there by Messick to find the space, and TU gets the point. Right there at the net, the block over. Beg your pardon, that was Jones at the net. Gabriella with that finish for Tuskegee. Jones with 85 points on the season. Kill shot there, block, good save attempt there by TU, but hits the out of bound post, and the point over to Spring Hill. And they'll have the serve. TU leads it 10-9. Peck on the serve to the middle. TU, they set it right side. Now blocked at the net. Good hands up front there by Haley Hillman for the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill to find some space, and ties it at 10 each. Peck on the serve. TU has to lunge for it to try to keep it alive. Can't get it over the net. Point over to Spring Hill. That's a good serve there by Marissa Peck to create that point for Spring Hill. Peck on the serve. TU. Little tap over there, nicely done there. Good disguise on what it looked like she was trying to set up an assist, but pushing it over was Makia Allen. So Allen, it's her 26th point of the season. Nice little push over there. Caught that Spring Hill defense on its heels. Tied at 11. Spring Hill back the other way. Good block there by Tuskegee at the net. Excellent work there by Jordan Jones, right side, to block that back for the point. TU leads 12-11. Spring Hill on the set, blocked at the net. Good job up front by Williams, and the Lady Badgers can't get the return. So Najwa Williams with the finish for Tuskegee. Look at the tail end of that, just kind of got it there down that sideline, and Spring Hill not able to catch up with it. At the net, blocked again by TU up front. This time it's Gabriella Jones again up front for Tuskegee. Jones is really coming to her own as this season starts to unfold. Take a look at her here with a nice block with the right hand, just guided it to the open spot, and TU with a 14-11 lead. Spring Hill pushes a kill shot, saved at the base. Good job defensively for Tuskegee. Now a kill shot for TU, and Najwa Williams able to finish for the Golden Tigers. So Tuskegee with a 15-11 lead as we come to a break in the action, as they lead the #1 team out of the West, the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. in volleyball action. Take a look at this play here, backside, and Nodula with some force on that one, blocked, but the Lady Badgers can't get it back over. We'll step out for a timeout here on GTSN.
I love the lake. It's like one of the few places I can just let go and be myself. I really love it here.
Back live here in Chappie James. TU with a 15-11 lead. First set action against the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. Spring Hill trying to tap it over. Williams with the save. Violation there by TU up front. Point over to Spring Hill. That'll make it 15-12. And that'll send Ashlyn Whiteside back at the base to serve for Spring Hill. TU tapping it back to the front of the net. Kill shot there. Good block by the Spring Hill defense. They'll set it middle. TU with a nice block. And a reset here, right side. Jones with a Williams, that is, on a kill attempt. Good one-hand save by her. It's loose now, and TU can't run it down. They had an advantage at the net momentarily, but not able to finish on that kill shot was Nodula Williams. Left side of the front for TU, and then Spring Hill able to shoot a kill shot back near the baseline. That was tapped, but they couldn't get it going forward. So TU leads now 15-13. Tap over again, nicely done once more by Makia Allen. That's the second time she's just done that little pushover, catching that space between the front and back line for the Lady Badgers. Right there in that no woman's land, and she got it for the point. 16-3 lead for Tuskegee. Jones on the serve. Spinner. Spring Hill. Kill shot. Nicely done in the middle there. They got it into the hands of Bell, and Bell able to finish for them. Bell, 196 kills coming into today's action. And she trails Claire Hayes on their roster as a number 2 in terms of kill. TU trying to tap it over. They got some space, and they get the point at the net. TU trying to be as stealthy as they can at the net in terms of pushing over some points. Not a lot of force on a couple of these, just finding the right space on the floor. 17-14, Tuskegee leads. First set action. Ned on the serve. Blocked by Peck. Now they'll set it far side. They'll have to push that one over. TU resets at the net. Kill shot there, blocked at the net. Point over to TU. Bell was trying to front that volleyball coming across the net, but did not get it across. And Tuskegee leads 18-14. Ned again serves. Kill shot there, and that was a good one. Bell found some space to her left on the kill shot to cut the deficit. 18-14, Tuskegee with the lead. First meeting between these schools that play out of the West Division of the SIAC. TU on the return. They'll set it left side. Tap over, saved by Spring Hill. Kill shot there, good block, but TU can't control it back onto the court of play, so the point over to Spring Hill. Jasmine Brantley, the freshman, trying to save it, just not able to pull it all the way back into the playing surface. TU by 2. Spring Hill on the serve. At the net, TU tried to dump it. Spring Hill ready that time. They'll reset here for a pushover. TU, their side. Double fake and the kill shot down the line. Perfectly done by Najwa Williams. Good set to get her there in perfect space, alignment down the line, and she crushed it. Had one player coming in front of her faking the kill shot, and Williams able to finish it down the line. TU trying to finish off this first set. They lead at 19-6. Kill shot blocked at the net, but off the playing surface. TU with a couple of players up front. Cyan Sprinkle trying to get a hand on that one to keep it in play. Not able to do so on that point. And it's a 19-17 lead for Tuskegee. Bell to serve. Williams, middle of the floor. Ned sets. They go across the floor as Messick tried the kill shot to her right and missed it wide. And that'll make it 19-18, TU leading. So Tuskegee holding his own in this first set against the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, who are on a 13-game win streak here inside as they come to Chappie James. See TU decked out in the white jerseys with the pink numerals, all in honor of breast cancer awareness. And TU, a gutsy performance so far. They make it back out on the playing surface first. Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, they have their annual homecoming on the hill on Saturday when they do their alumni match. And that will be their last match before they go into that cluster play at Le Moyne starting next Friday. TU leading 19-18. Bell with the serve for Spring Hill. TU, Ned sets it at the front. And a good block at the net there by Spring Hill. Haley Hillman, the junior from Dustin, Louisiana, found space and ties the match at 19. Bell ready to serve. It's Perkins trying to get Micah Floyd on the floor. They'll set it. Good save by Spring Hill their side. Now they have the kill opportunity and they found some space on a soft tapper. Claire Hayes able to find that space on the far side of the floor for Spring Hill, and Spring Hill claims a 20-19 lead with Bell continuing to serve. TU trying to set it. Ned. Kill shot. Ooh, nicely done there. Messick able to finish with authority there for Tuskegee. So Zaraya with a good job there. Watch her closing here with authority, and TU ties it at 20. Messick, the junior from Houston. Serve deep that time, and the point over to Spring Hill. Jasmine Brantley on the serve for Tuskegee. Got a little bit too much air under that one. And it's a 21-20 lead for Spring Hill. Ned, lead behind. Saved by Spring Hill their side. Now they'll set and they'll have to push it over there. One-handed attempt there by Jasmine. Can't pull it off though. And the point over to Spring Hill. They lead by 2. Tuskegee leading all the way in this match. Don't set until right near the end here. They'll have to push this one over. High lob. Spring Hill their side. Kill shot blocked. TU got another look at it. Gonna have to hurry to get this one up. They can get it over here. They do. Nice defensive effort there by Brantley at the base. Kill shot there. That one's wide of the out of bounds marker, and TU cuts the deficit to 22-21. Good defensive effort there by Jasmine Brantley to give TU a shot at that point. They were able to convert on that. Allen to serve it. Spring Hill sets it their side. Kill shot. Good block there by Brantley at the base. TU with it their side. Kill shot blocked at the net. Spring Hill gets the point. It was either Hillman or Evans at the net for them to finish that point. Both right there at the block vicinity. And Spring Hill will lead it 23-21. Peck to serve. TU trying to rally here. At the net, tap over, and the point to Spring Hill. Just crowding that net was Haley Hillman. And Hillman found some space to dump it down uncontested. And Spring Hill just a point away from taking this first set. Peck on the serve. TU lunging forward. They'll keep it alive. Hill shot there. Nicely done by TU down the line. Gabriella Jones able to finish for Tuskegee down the line. (24-22) Spring Hill still with set point. Good save at the base there by Tuskegee. They go back over with the push. Spring Hill, their side, tap down, and they get the final point of this set. So Spring Hill wins the first set, 25-22 over the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee. Tuskegee led most of that first set, but come away falling short in the first set, 25-22. Take a break, come back, get you started with second set action here from Chappie James Center.
Broadcast coverage of Golden Tigers athletics is brought to you by the following: the U.S. Coast Guard, always ready. Booster Digital Displays, dedicated to providing high-quality, affordable LED displays with exceptional service. Alabama Power, for the service of Alabama. TNT Fireworks, celebrating more than 100 years of America's #1 best-selling brand of fireworks. Yellowwood, a better backyard awaits. Home Depot, how doers get more done. Utilities Board of Tuskegee, purpose, progress, people. Coca-Cola, enjoy the moment with a Coca-Cola. Tuskegee Federal Credit Union, serving the people of Tuskegee and the surrounding community since 1938. TLAT Media, step by step, TLAT Media makes your business grow. And by Advertising Solutions, from concept to conversion, we are your advertising solution.
I love the lake. It's like one of the few places I can just let go and be myself. I really love it here.
Greeting, Tuskegee Nation. I'm Reginald Ruffin, your Director of Athletics, and you're listening to the Golden Tiger Sports Network.
Back live inside Chappie James. First set belongs to the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, 25-22. Tuskegee Federal Credit Union, serving the people of Macon County and surrounding area since 1938 when it first opened at Tuskegee Institute. The credit union offers free checking accounts, saving accounts, home mortgages, home refinancing, automobile, signature, and payday alternative loans, and internet teller service. Better than a bank, because when you open an account with us, you become part owner. Tuskegee trying to own a set here. Drop that first one, 25-22. We get set to go into the second. Charles Ward along with our production team here inside Chappie James as we get set for second set action. TU trying to come off of that loss to Fort Valley on the 11th. Five-setter there. Trying to get back in the win column against a team that's won its last 13 in a row. The team that has won the last 6 SIAC tournament championships in volleyball. And the last 7 regular season champions. Tuskegee will be serving first here in the second set. Allen set to do that. Senior from Montgomery, Alabama, gets the second set started. Spring Hill. They'll set it. And a nice kill shot there on a runner there by Jalen Bell. Bell had that in her wheelhouse, floating to her right on the surface. Perfect timing by her to get the first point of the second set. Spring Hill leads 1-0. Bell to serve. TU setting it, net, far side, kill shot, tapped around. Spring Hill able to keep it alive. They'll go back and try to reset that one. Good save by Allen. TU to the middle now. Shot across the net, good lunge and a save by Spring Hill defense. They'll tap it over. And a one-handed stab there by TU to keep it over. Good defense both sides of the net. Spring Hill now with the kill shot in the middle. They finish it as Haley Hillman steps in the middle for the kill shot. And now to make it 2-0. I believe that was Claire Hayes on that finish for them on the inside. Liner on the net by Bell, and TU will take the point. Spring Hill with a 2-1 lead. Served back over to Tuskegee now. Najwa to serve, the junior from Chicago. Spring Hill sets it. Tap over, good lunge there from the bottom of the net, but Allen not able to save it. Got a good effort by her just underneath the net. That'll make it 3-1 Spring Hill. Came almost all the way from the baseline, Allen did, to try to save that on the one-hand pancake. Not able to do it, though. TU, they'll have to just toss that one over. Set got blown there. It's an attempted kill. Kill shot there, saved at the base. Good job by Williams. TU now, kill shot. They find the space on the floor as Araya Messick able to find the spot on the far side for the point for Tuskegee. Look at that one coming right at your living room there as that one's across the floor. Messick on the hard kill shot. Araya with 128 kills coming into today's match. Jones to serve. Spring Hill trying to reset it now on a tap. Good tap at the net by TU. Jones goes down to try to save it. Can't push it forward, though, and the point over to Spring Hill. They lead 4-2. Peck set to serve it for Spring Hill. Deep serve, TU at the net. Kill shot there, nicely done. They set it up on the inside. And a good finish there by Cyan, sprinkled at the net for Tuskegee. So Cyan right in rhythm on that kill shot. And it's a 3-4 lead for Spring Hill. Sinead Dillahunt, Ned back out to serve for the Golden Tigers. Deep serve by Sinead. Spring Hill sets it in the middle. They tap it over. Tuskegee with bodies lunging, but the volleyball finds some space in between, and the point over to Spring Hill. That pushes them ahead to a 5-3 lead. On the set, TU now after the serve. Good save there by Spring Hill defensively. Now they'll go with the kill shot. TU can't turn it back, headed toward the net. And Spring Hill increases its lead to 6-3. Ashlyn Whiteside, the red shirt from sophomore from Fairhope, Alabama, on the serve. Good serve by her. TU setting it right side and got space on a nice job there by Sprinkle to find some space on the left side of that Spring Hill defense at the base. They were cheating toward the right. You see Cyan kind of pushing it back on the other side and got it behind that defense. 6-4 lead for Spring Hill. They'll come back with the set of their own, and finishing it at the net was Felicity Evans, and she'll get that kill shot to make it a 7-4 lead for the Lady Badgers. TU setting to the middle now. Kill shot, that one tapped out of bounds. Najwa Williams with some authority on that shot. Spring Hill not able to turn it around. Najwa, the junior from Chicago, good work on that play. 7-5 lead for Spring Hill. They'll set the kill shot there. One-handed stab. TU can't regain, though. Messick and Brantley went to the floor. But after they were able to pop it up in the air, nobody else around, so the volleyball was able to hit the surface and the point to Spring Hill. Good first effort by that duo, though. TU on the set in the middle. They'll go back on the rotation kill shot, but that one's too deep and off the surface by Crawford. That'll make it 9-5 Spring Hill. They try to go the opposite way on the serve and didn't get enough on it. Was Haley Hallman, and that point belongs to Tuskegee. Allen back paddles the serve now for the Golden Tigers. Tuskegee down by 3. Nakia on the serve. Tap over by Spring Hill. They got the space up front. Monica Vargo just kind of lurking in the middle there. Now volleyball found her, and she was able to just poke it over for the easy point for Spring Hill. TU after the serve. They'll set it right side, blocking the base by Spring Hill. Good defensive effort there. Kill shot, TU with a block at the base. Now the pushover, this time Spring Hill ready for it. And they'll set kill on the tap, and TU saves it. Williams pushes over, Spring Hill to the middle. Tap over, and TU can't get there in time. Jasmine Brantley gave it a lunge, went down to the center of the floor, but not able to push it fully across. Spring Hill pushing its lead to 11-6. Served by Bell. TU now setting it right side. Tap over. Spring Hill sets for their kill shot. At the net, blocked but out of bounds by Gabriella Jones for Tuskegee. So Spring Hill with a 12-6 lead. Come to a break on the floor in this second set. Tuskegee fell in that first set, although they led for quite a while in the first set, 25-22, and at this time out, they trail at 12-6. Tuskegee on the season at 10-8 overall and 4-7 in SIAC play. And the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill coming in 15-5 overall, undefeated in SIAC play. Come in with that 13-game win streak. And they also come in here at their sideline with Peggy Martin, eclipsing the 1,500 win mark in her career just a few matches ago to reach that mark for Spring Hill or for herself as an individual with 50 years of coaching experience. Football action for you on the Golden Tiger Sports Network on Saturday. We're down in Albany for Albany State University's homecoming. TU will be the homecoming guest down there. And we'll be looking to get back into the win column under head coach Aaron James at homecoming for the Golden Rams of Albany State. So after the timeout set for volleyball action to resume, Bell will serve for Spring Hill. Deep serve by her. TU at the net now. One hand tap over. Spring Hill trying to save it. Got to get it over on this push, and they do. TU saves it on their side, and Williams with a kill shot. One hand stab, but out of bounds. Bell lunged for it, but Najwa comes away with the point for Tuskegee. Good hard effort by her to make it a 12-7 deficit for Tuskegee. And Najwa to serve. Spring Hill, kill shot. They pushed that one long. Got it into the hands of Hayes, but Hayes pushed it out of bounds, and TU cuts the deficit to 12-8. Williams on the serve, flat and into the net. So the point over to Spring Hill. They increased their lead to 13-8. And it'll be Vargo to serve for them. Push to the middle. Kill shot, tapped around, good job. They got it into the hands of Jordan Jones. And Jordan been quiet for a while in this second set, but comes alive there with that point. That'll make it 13-9. Jones to serve it. Deep serve by Gabriella. Now kill shot there, just out of her reach. As the Lady Badgers with Claire Hayes at the net, able to finish that for them. That'll make it 14-9 after that point for Spring Hill. Low serve, TU able to dig it out. Kill shot there, good job by Messick. Zaraya able to finish that one. All the momentum coming forward to finish that shot. Top of the screen. Found the space. Good effort there by Whiteside, but too much pace on it by Messick. 14-10 TU trails. Ned on the serve. Deep serve, Spring Hill difficulty returning it, and a point over to Tuskegee. So Sine with a good job on that serve. She'll be rewarded with another opportunity here. And TU inching closer, 14-11. Sine, good serve again. Spring Hill setting it, kill shot, nicely done by them and pushed out of bounds by Williams going to the floor trying to keep it airborne. Not able to do so. Good authority on that shot from Lily Casey, the senior from Auburn, Alabama. And Spring Hill with a 15-11 lead. Whiteside to serve. TU a little crossed up on the middle there. Kill shot, good block at the net. And good tap over there by Tuskegee. Sliding in there with Cyan Sprinkle. On the one-handed attempted save by Spring Hill, they kind of lofted it back to the net, and Cyan saw that, stepped right into it, and finished off the shot at the net. 15-12 lead for Spring Hill. They'll set it at the net. Kill shot blocked and out of bounds. Point over to Spring Hill. So they'll lead at 16-12 now. And on for them is Ella Falavino. Falavino, the sophomore from New Orleans, to serve it. TU pushing that one on the attempted return back down into the surface. So the point over to Spring Hill makes it 17-12. Messick just trying to get that one back up front, but angled it down toward the floor. Tap over, Spring Hill sets it their side. Kill shot, blocked over, good job defensively. Najwa Williams at the net for TU. Good, a great hard block by her at the net. Squaring up right on it and angling it down inside for the point. Got that one with the left hand. 17-13 TU trails. Spring Hill sets it, tap over. Williams lunges, saves it for TU. Now the one-handed push by Messick is into the net, and Spring Hill gets the point. That'll make it 18-13. Hallman to serve. Williams, backside, Ned, back to Williams, kill shot, good by Williams. Good set at the net, good finish there by Najwa to make it 18-14. Found the space just inside the out-of-bounds line. Allen to serve for TU. Makia. Deep serve, Spring Hill sets it at the middle. Kill shot, tapped around, good save there by Brantley. Now Williams had it blocked at the net. Good elevation at the net there by Jalen Bell to get that point for the Lady Badgers. So they make it 19-14 after that good defensive work at the net. Low serve, TU's got to dive to get it over. They do so on the first attempt. Spring Hill, kill shot. They got it right in the middle on the set, and Haley Hillman, the junior, able to finish it for them. Nice spacing by the Lady Badgers on their end of the floor, setting the kill shots. They lead 20-14. TU now, kill shot, blocked at the net and over. Now Spring Hill pushing on their side. Back again, backside, and that one's in. Charging there from the left base was Claire Hayes. Hayes found just enough real estate inside the line to get that point and to take the Lady Badger lead to 21-14. Floater at the net. TU has to push it over. Tapped right back, and Spring Hill gets the point. Soft action at the net in terms of placement of the volleyball. But at the end of the day, Spring Hill found the space on a soft tapper themselves. They lead it 22-14. Left-hand kill shot blocked at the net. And the point over to Spring Hill as Monica Vargo able to get a hand on that one and push it down free to extend the Spring Hill lead to 22-14. Spring Hill, just a strong, solid defensive effort at the net. They lead 23-14. Let's take a quick break here on GTSN.
C-SPY is a prestigious scholarship, a world-class leadership training program, and a ticket to a rewarding career as an officer in the United States Coast Guard. C-SPY is an opportunity for students attending minority-serving institutions that goes beyond paying for 2 years of tuition and other college expenses. Once accepted, you'll be a member of the Coast Guard, earning a full-time salary, plus medical benefits, and a housing allowance. While continuing your full-time studies, you'll get to learn about life in the Coast Guard firsthand. You'll quickly find that the Coast Guard is unique from the other military branches. It's a different kind of service, with crews of like-minded people who perform life-saving missions every day and protect our environment and communities. If you're ready to step up as a leader and help us make the world a better place, then visit gocoastguard.com/CSPI to learn more or talk to a recruiter.
TU got a rally to come from behind here in this second set. Tap over. Spring Hill now with their look at it, and they are able to push it down for the point. Hillman found some space. Just a little push down just to the right side of the TU defense. And Spring Hill just a point away from claiming the second set. TU now. Kill shot blocked at the baseline by Bell. Tap over, and it's back at the net. They battled at the net. And TU, Gabriella Jones, able to win that point for Tuskegee. She just squared up on the inside. Went woman against woman, and Gabriella won that point. Beg your pardon. That was, no, I think they're replaying that one. Shot at the net, and TU will get that point now. That previous point was at the net. Thought they'd given it to Gabriella Jones, but there was no, it's like they may have just called it was some kind of a dual infraction at the net, so they played it over. 24-15 net, the kill shot at the baseline, and that's enough for the Lady Badgers to close out this second set. Tuskegee on that last serve just barely got it over, and the Lady Badgers able to take advantage of it, and they spring ahead to win the second set 25-15 over the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee. So a set dominated there by the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. We'll take a break and head into the third on GTSN.
Hello, Tuskegee Nation. I'm Dr. Mark Brown, President and CEO of Tuskegee University. This is our First Lady, Miss Gwendolyn Jackson Brown. We are so excited about the Golden Tiger Sports Network and this year's season. TU, you know.
C-SPY is a prestigious scholarship, a world-class leadership training program, and a ticket to a rewarding career as an officer in the United States Coast Guard. C-SPY is an opportunity for students attending minority-serving institutions that goes beyond paying for 2 years of tuition and other college expenses. Once accepted, you'll be a member of the Coast Guard, earning a full-time salary, plus medical benefits, and a housing allowance. While continuing your full-time studies, you'll get to learn about life in the Coast Guard firsthand. You'll quickly find that the Coast Guard is unique from the other military branches. It's a different kind of service, with crews of like-minded people who perform life-saving missions every day and protect our environment and communities. If you're ready to step up as a leader and help us make the world a better place, then visit gocoastguard.com/CSPI to learn more or talk to a recruiter.
I grew up coming out to this land. There's just something special about it. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's really important to me.
Fans, this is Jordan Benson, the Sports Information Director here at Tuskegee. This is the Golden Tiger Sports Network. Go TU!
Back live here inside Chappie James Arena. Golden Tigers got their hands full with the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. We head into the third set. Lady Badgers win the first one 25-22. Claim the second one 25-15. Tuskegee trying not to get swept here by the number one team in the west of the SIAC, the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, on pink out here at Tuskegee in honor of Cancer Awareness. TU. White jerseys with pink numerals. Getting set for this third set against Spring Hill. TU right now in third of the West. Spring Hill, Central State, then Tuskegee, followed by Miles. First four from the Western Division go to the volleyball championships at the end of the season. But a big week coming up next week. 5 matches in Memphis, Tennessee, as a part of the cluster there at Lemoyne On. And that will determine a lot about the top 4 coming from the West, with only a few matches remaining after that. Third set we go. Spring Hill set to get things going on the serve. Hallman with the serve. TU sets it in the middle now. Quick push over. Good save by Spring Hill, their side of the net. Tap over. TU lunges. Williams saves it for Tuskegee. Now another tap by a TU and a kill shot there. How about the save there? TU can't keep it in play though after the second attempt to push over. Messick going to the floor but couldn't guide it all the way into play. So Spring Hill gets the first point of the third set. Hallman with a good serve there. Caught Tuskegee off guard as Messick went to the floor but not able to only get one hand on it, and not enough strength to drive it over the net. So Spring Hill jumps out to an early 2-0 lead. Hallman on the serve. TU sets in the middle. Kill shot blocked at the net but out of bounds. Najwa Williams with good authority there, trying to save it at the net for Spring Hill was Hayes, but she could not control it, and TU gets its first point of this third set. Williams to serve. Spring Hill at the base. Now they come kill shot there, nicely done. They set up Bell perfectly on the right side, and she was able to just slice it through the middle of the floor on a kill shot. A 3-1 lead for Spring Hill. Push over by TU. Now at the net, kill shot again. Finds space on the floor once more. This time up front, it's Haley Hillman. There is a Haley Hallman and a Haley Hillman on the Spring Hill roster. That time it was Hillman. Tap at the net, Spring Hill saves it. They go back across the floor, block at Brantley at the baseline to save an attempted kill shot. Now TU with a kill shot with Williams, middle of the floor. Ricocheted off of 2 Spring Hill players and out of bounds. And the point over to the Golden Tigers. Najwa, good effort there. And TU with a trailing at 4-2. And Jasmine Brantley to serve it. Hard serve by Jasmine. Spring Hill setting it to the middle now. Kill shot backside, good save at the base by Williams. TU now Messick tried the kill, blocked at the base by Spring Hill. They have a kill look now. Tapped around. Brantley saves it again. TU got to push it over on this one, and they do. Play continues. Spring Hill sets the kill shot. Tap over, diving save, and TU get it across the net. Spring Hill with the one-hand push. And they finally clean up on that point. Monica Vargo able to find some space on an easy pushover. Nice action both sides of the net and a good defensive battle on that point. 5-2 lead for Spring Hill. TU kill shot and the point over to Tuskegee. That one was tipped by the Lady Badgers. 5-3 lead for Spring Hill in this third set. TU trying to extend this match, claiming this third set. Spring Hill push tap over. Tuskegee, good job of responding with their own tap over. Now another tap down on the surface, and a good job there by Haley Hillman. Hillman at 6'2", just directing that volleyball down to an open spot on the floor to get that point for Spring Hill. TU at the net, violation. Tuskegee fraction with the net there, that point going over to Spring Hill. Tap over by Jones. TU with another opportunity here. We got to hurry, can't get it over the net. They were trying to set Gabriella right at the net, but the assist was a little bit off track and they were not able to get it across and had to dive at it at the base of the defense and just could not pull it over. So Spring Hill leads it 8-3. Kill shot blocked at the net and a point over to Spring Hill. Good job up front there by Felicity Evans for the Lady Badgers to get that point. Peck to serve for Spring Hill. TU far side at the net and the point over to Spring Hill. Kill shot at the net attempted by Crawford. She netted that and this point takes it to 10-3 lead for the Lady Badgers. Peck, low serve, TU trying to dig it out, push over there. And TU Seals trying to push it over. Now Spring Hill trying to do the same. Now TU taps it. Kill shot there, good block at the base by Williams. Now a tap over, Spring Hill saves it. They'll set it, tap over, this time TU can't get there. They got it right back there on the inside to Hillman. Hillman dumped it just in front of Williams, who dove for it, couldn't get there in time. 11-3 lead for the Lady Badgers, third set action. TU, backside kill shot, good one-hand block there by Spring Hill. They give chase, but can't clear the net. The point over to Tuskegee. Spring Hill tried to keep that one alive. Lily Casey gave good chase as you see them headed toward the out-of-bounds side, and TU celebrates that point. Spring Hill on a set, good kill shot there. They set it up nicely on the far side of the floor, and Casey able to finish on the kill shot. Took it across the floor to make it 12-4. See the dominance of this Spring Hill team. Got so many weapons on their offense and solid defense. Their defense at the net, they blocked that one. And a net violation there by Tuskegee. And the point over to Spring Hill. That'll make it 13-4. Right side on the serve, TU sets at the net, push over, and that's tapped and saved by Spring Hill. Now kill shot, that one's blocked, but Williams can't get it back over the net as Evans able to convert on that one for the Lady Badgers. That'll make it a 14-4 lead for Spring Hill. Maya Tate on the floor now. Gabriella Jones trying to chase a volleyball. Can't come away with it. Great effort by her, but it goes out of bounds on the far side of the floor, and Spring Hill leads 15-4 after the effort by Jones. TU dropped the first, dropped the second set, and in jeopardy of falling further behind here in the third, 15-4 to the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. Gray, Langford, Sapp, McGowan, Gray, Nathanson, attorneys at law, located downtown on the square in historic Tuskegee, Alabama. Whether personal injury, wrongful death, civil rights, real estate, or a probate situation, just like the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee University, we are your hometown legal team. Please call us at 334-727-4843. Also a reminder, the Golden Tigers fans, if you have a business you want to advertise with us here on the Golden Tigers Sports Network, just reach out to us by email at goldentigersportsnetwork@gmail.com, and we'll get you set up for a reasonable package to get you as a part of our sponsorship team and our continuing coverage of Tuskegee athletics. Our coverage continues with volleyball action after the timeout. 15-4 lead for the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. Tuskegee running out of time here. Whiteside to serve for Spring Hill. Brantley goes to a knee to keep it alive for TU. Kill shot, one-handed stab, and Spring Hill, what a good defensive effort. Blocked at the net. TU is going to have to push over on this play here. They do. Williams does that. Spring Hill set at the net. Kill shot blocked, but TU on the second effort can't get it back across. And Spring Hill gathers that point. They lead it 16-4. Good effort by Tuskegee up front. Have, looks like Jasmine Brantley getting a little bit of attention there from the Tuskegee training medical team. She's one of the best in the SIAC. (16-4) lead for Spring Hill. TU at the net. Dump it over and found some space behind that defense of the Lady Badgers. They were collapsing near the center of the floor. TU able to dump it in the backside for the point. Look at that on replay. Nice job there on the inside. Demaya Tate just not on the floor with a good effort of guiding that volleyball from her to make it 16-5. Jones on the serve for TU. Good low serve by Gabriella. Saved by Spring Hill though. They'll push it over. Backside save, TU at the net. A low assist there. They're able to get it over the net, though. Shot at the net, blocked by Spring Hill. Kill shot there, blocked and out of bounds by Tuskegee, so the point over to the Lady Badgers. (17-5) Spring Hill. Trying to continue its win streak. Currently at 13 games in a row, or matches in a row for them. It'll be Cook to serve here. Shot there, nicely done once again by Demaya Tate. Demaya finding the space on that kill shot. So 2 quick points by Demaya. They set her up backside. They're able to find that space in between the lines for Spring Hill. 17-6 the score. Allen on the serve for TU. Spring Hill circles up front. Brantley taps it back. TU. Williams with a kill shot, and that one's off of the hands of the Spring Hill defense. So TU cuts into the deficit, 17-7. Allen on the serve. Spring Hill now. Tap over, lunging for it is Allen to keep it alive for TU. Tap at the net. That one's misguided. And they were trying to get it back over. Jordan Jones was, but kept it on the TU side of the net. She was just trying to finesse it over the net, but just did not get enough push to send it across. That'll make it 18-7. Spring Hill with the lead. TU Dean playing that deep serve, setting it across the floor. Spring Hill sets it at the net, and that one, as Bell this time shot that attempted kill long. That one was just a little bit lower than her trajectory point, and she pushed it long as a result. So TU claims that point. It's an 18-8 lead for Spring Hill, and a tap over on the serve, and Spring Hill able to keep it alive. And Tuskegee got a scramble now. They pushed that over. Nice job of save there by TU. Across the floor, kill shot blocked at the net again. Cyan Sprinkle able to go airborne that time and knock it down for a point for the Golden Tigers. That one right there, Cyan sliding just in front of the offensive player for Spring Hill to get that block for the kill. TU got to keep it alive. They do. Now they'll push it across. Attempted kill blocked by Spring Hill at the base. Now TU tries to block it. Cyan this time not able to push it back across the net as Bell collects on that point for Spring Hill to make it 19-9. TU setting it at the net. Tap over. Spring Hill lunges to keep it alive. Now TU their side of the net. Blocked at the net. Another point there up front. Good defensive work by the Lady Badgers at the net. This time it's Haley Hillman, the junior, registering that point for the Lady Badgers. 20-9. They extend their lead. TU tried to set it there, and that'll be a violation. Too many touches on it, and that'll be the point for the Lady Badgers. TU has tried to set a kill shot there just at the front of the net. Just not able to get it set. Too many taps on it. Again, another point at the net for the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill. That'll make it 22-9. And a stoppage of play here at Tuskegee. Just kind of unraveling in this third set. A little bit disappointed by not winning that first one when they had the lead for quite a while. Wound up losing that one 25-22. Second set, Lady Badgers got their legs under them. They won that one 25-15. And the third set, heading the way of the Lady Badgers as well. They lead at 22-9. Golden Tigers knew that this would be a big challenge for them. Spring Hill coming in here with that undefeated conference mark. They wanted to make a good showing against this team to have some confidence on the assumption that TU will make it to the tournament at the end of the year, and having played the defending SIAC champs, wanted some confidence coming into that, assuming they would meet them in tournament play. Bell, the servant for Spring Hill. TU, their side of the net. Kill shot blocked there, and that's out of play. Messick able to convert there for Tuskegee, and that'll make it 22-10. And Zariah right there in front of the net, and Spring Hill not able to defend to get it back. Brantley on the serve. Spring Hill, their side of the court. Blocked at the net, it trickles over, but Spring Hill keeps it alive. Now TU trying to do the same. Brantley sets it back across the floor. Messick pushes. Now Spring Hill, kill shot, diving at the floor. TU, one more tap if they can get it. Can't do so. It goes out of play. And that point over to the Lady Badgers. They are 2 points away now from the match. Good effort by the Golden Tigers at the baseline now. Williams, middle of the court. Now Messick, tapped. Spring Hill keeps it alive. They'll set it, far side tap, and TU trying to save it and can't get there. Everybody lunging for it at the far side of the floor. Just ran out of real estate over there, and the point over to the Lady Badgers, and that'll make it match point for them. Inksler, the redshirt sophomore on the serve. TU, middle of the floor. Messick had it tapped. Tuskegee able to recover. That on the floor and down and good. Allen from way at the baseline able to get that kill shot through for Tuskegee to keep this match going. I beg your pardon, that was Allen on the assist, and Najwa Williams finishing deep on the offensive end of the floor with a deep kill shot on the other side. That'll make it 24-11. Spring Hill, match point here. Kill shot down the line, and that's good enough for them to win the match. Well, it looks like they're going to wave it off and say that one was out of bounds. The chair overruled that one, and the point will belong to Tuskegee, so the match continues. That's a deep serve, and that'll be the way that Spring Hill wins this match on the deep serves. So Spring Hill claims this third set, 25-12. over the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee. So the Golden Tigers came into the match recognizing it was going to be a difficult battle, but we're hoping that they could defeat this #1 team out of the West, the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, but not able to do so as they fall in 3 sets, 25-22, 25-15, and 25-12 to the Lady Badgers. Tuskegee with the loss now falls to 10-9 overall, and they go to 4-8 in conference play. For the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, they continue their undefeated conference play. They go to 12-0 in conference play, and they up their overall mark to 16-5 during the regular season. So Tuskegee not able to win this one over the Lady Badgers. They'll be back here on Tuesday of next week when they host Oakwood here at the Chappie James Center. And that'll be just before they head into that big cluster in Memphis, Tennessee, starting on Friday of next week to kind of determine what their fate will be in terms of tournament play at the end of the season. That will do it for our coverage here from the Chappie James Center on the campus of Tuskegee University. Volleyball action news not good for Tuskegee. Tonight they fall to the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, 25-22, 25-15, and 25-12. in 3-set play here this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to say on behalf of the president of Tuskegee University, our athletics director, Reginald Ruffin, and the administration, as well as all of the staff in the athletics department, so glad that they are so supportive of the Golden Tigers and our coverage of the Golden Tigers Sports Network and our coverage of Tuskegee athletics. And to our production team here on site, always an outstanding job in our coverage, which will continue on Saturday from Albany State with the Golden Tigers football team traveling to Albany State to meet the Golden Rams on homecoming day for Albany State. Make your plans to join us then. Until then, Charles One on behalf of all of us here at the Golden Tigers Sports Network, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.